Hi, and welcome to the Night Sports Report. I'm Natasha Ashby.
And I'm Giakas, and thank you for joining us in our inaugural episode of this show. Tonight, we'll be recapping the entire fall season, first starting with women's volleyball.
Women's volleyball was in a transitioning year this year, and so they added 6 new freshmen and returned 7 players. They finished with a 6-23 record overall and a 4-10 in NEC, and they were only 2 wins away from making it to the NEC tournament.
A much better year for women's volleyball this year. Very close to making it to that tournament. Fell just short. But some individual statistics, starting with Carly O'Sullivan, who's a standout freshman. She made her presence known right away this year with 292 kills, and she also contributed 320 digs.
And Allie Butler, only in her 3rd year as a Knight, accumulated 835 assists, which is good enough for 8th on the single-season records list. And adding to her already impressive 1,661 career assists, she accumulated 2,496, which is propelling her from 7th to 4th on all-time career assists.
Senior Deborah Hong also closed out her career here at FDU, finishing the season with 476 digs, which put her 6th on the single-season records list. Also, she finished with a career total of 1,460, which places her 6th on the all-time career digs list, and she solidifies herself in the Knights record book with that statistic.
So now we're going to go to Yonah, who's sitting with Deb and Carly.
Thank you for setting over, John and Natasha. I am standing here with freshman outside hitter Carly O'Sullivan and senior libero Deborah Hong. All right, Deb, the first question is for you. Tell me, how did the Knights do this season?
It was unfortunate that we didn't make the conference tournament, but I definitely could speak for myself, the team, and Coach Stacy that we definitely excelled from last year to this year, and it's a really good improvement to see that the program itself is excelling.
All right, now Carly, you are a freshman, and you came in from high school. Tell me, what's the transition like?
In high school, I had like a locked-in position, but coming here, there's a lot more competition, and the girls are a lot better. And it was a little difficult, so with the help of my coaches and my teammates, I could overcome the physical and mental curve.
Now, Deb, back to you. After 4 years here, tell me, what's your favorite time at an away game?
Well, definitely beating Central Connecticut this year at their home court was a great feeling because the past 4 years we couldn't win a set from them, and being able to take that set really just showed how hard we had to work and how hard we did work to overcome that.
Awesome. I hope you get all the best in the future.
Thank you.
Back to you, John and Natasha.
Thank you, Yonah. We now move on to men's soccer. This year was a rebuilding year for the men's soccer team as they acquired 16 new freshmen. This year they finished with an overall record of 4-12-2 and a Northeast Conference record of 2-4-1. So unfortunately they missed the NEC tournament for a 2nd straight year in a row, but there have been some improvements with this new Knight squad.
Some individual statistics, junior Christian Dietrich, who last year didn't score at all, led the team in goals with 4. And sophomore Enver K-Maz led the team in shots on goal with 21. He also recorded 3 goals and 2 assists. Senior forward Nico Wright recorded 3 goals and 1 assist. And junior defender Sam Durkot recorded 2 goals and 1 assist to round out the top 4.
Also, 2 freshmen received Northeast Conference Rookie of the Week accolades, Kasey Schiavoni and Leo Sadie. Coach Seth Rowan earned his 300th career victory as a Knight in the Knights' home opener against Princeton University back in September.
I was actually there for that game. That was exciting. The whole crowd was screaming. It was a really exciting match.
It was a very exciting game. This men's soccer team is just filled with upside, and we look for really good things for them in the future.
Mm-hmm. Now on to women's soccer. Their season ended with a loss against Central Connecticut in the Northeast Conference Championship game 2-0. But they have no reason to hang their heads because they had a very successful season. Their overall record was 14-5-1, and their NEC record was 6-1-1.
That's right. The Knights finished atop Northeast Conference in first place and earned themselves 2014 regular season champions. The Knights outscored opponents 43-21 this season. Rachel Hoekstra, a redshirt sophomore, led the offensive attack with 12 goals, breaking the single-season FDU record, which was previously set in 2001 by Aubrey McCullen, who scored 9 goals that year. She also broke her own record of most points in the season with 25, which she set back in 2012, which was 20.
And sophomore Connie Lewis was second on the team with 9 goals, and Amanda Goulet led the team in assists with 7. 5 players earned all NEC first team accolades. Senior Kasey Schiavoni, juniors Amanda Goulet and Carly Tice, sophomore Rachel Hoekstra, and freshman Dara Battistoni.
Overall, the 2014 season was an extremely successful season for the Knights, and with only one graduating senior in Schiavoni, the Knights returned back in 2015 with the same team and the same goal, and that is win that Northeast Conference Championship and get that ring. We now go to Ryan MacDonald, who's sitting with senior standout Kasey Schiavoni. Ryan?
Thank you, John and Natasha. Now I'm sitting here with FDU women's soccer standout senior Kasey Schiavoni. Kasey was a lone senior on our women's soccer team who had a fantastic season cut short after a loss in the NEC final. Now, Kasey, having been here for 4 years, you've had a front row seat for the ups and downs in the past. Now, seeing where this program has gone, it has to be a pretty good feeling.
Yeah, definitely. From my freshman year, we were basically the bottom of the league, and now to be first in regular season and to make it to the championship, it's a great feeling, and I hope they can continue it.
Now, Kasey, having played for 4 different head coaches here, you've had to, deal with some switches and probably some position changes that come along with that, but seems like you've adjusted pretty well as you were named to the Northeast Conference first team for your respective position. Tell me how you how was the adjustment?
Having 4 different coaches is definitely different, but I definitely think that overall that I just adjusted by playing my game and listening and doing my job.
Now, Kasey, what do you think was the key to your team's success this past season?
I think the key to our success is our team chemistry. A lot of teams say that they're family, but we're really family, and we're friends on and off the field. So I think that definitely gives us an extra edge. And then also, having a new coach and his style of play just really worked with us.
Now, Kasey, you leave FDU second all-time in assists. You provide a lot of production for the team on both sides of the ball. How do you think this team will do moving forward?
I think they still have a ways to go. I think they're going to win it next year. I mean, everyone else is returning, so I think they're going to be fairly strong and a threat to look at.
Thank you very much, Kasey. It's been a pleasure watching you play here for the past 4 years, and good luck with all your future endeavors. I'm Ryan MacDonald. Back to you, John and Natasha.
Thank you, Ryan. Now, what to watch for here at FDU in the next couple of weeks. The men's basketball team, currently 2-1, returns home on Saturday, November 30th at 2 p.m. here in the Stratus Arena as they take on opponent Lafayette College.
And women's basketball will be home this Saturday, November 22nd, and they will be going against Bucknell.
Women's bowling, who's currently on a 2-game winning streak, will be hosting the second Northeast Conference tournament on December 7th and December 8th at the Parkway Lanes in Elmwood Park, New Jersey.
Track and field will open their season on December 5th at the Fordham season opener before coming home to host the FDU Knights Classic on December 7th.
And women's fencing, who just recently cruised to a 6-1 victory at the Vassar Invitational, will be playing in the Christmas Invitational. That is the NIWFA Christmas Invitational in Piscataway, New Jersey on December 7th.
Thank you for joining us on our inaugural episode of the Knights Sports Report. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at FDU Knights.
Also be sure to check out our website, fduknights.com, for the latest updates on all FDU athletic events. And check out NEC Front Row for live streaming of all Fairleigh Dickinson athletic events. My name is John Giakas.
I'm Natasha Ashby.
And thank you for joining us on the Knights Sports Report. We'll see you next week.